Good afternoon, I'm Doug. I'm here with the Astute Tourist. Fun to be with, fun to hang out, gonna be a great day.
This is Scott Roby from Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Nancy Saulnier of Lake Alfred, Florida, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Jen, aka Jen.Cohen. You're watching the Astute Tourist channel here on YouTube.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist.
Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are watching us from on this big, beautiful blue marble that we live on. My name is Jimmy. I'm your Astute Tourist. It is, in fact, Tuesday, December 12th. It's 6:04 a.m. EST. I appreciate you guys joining us for another edition of Cup of Joe Live. Speaking of Cup of Joe, good morning, everybody. Here's to you. Cheers. Best sip of the day. So good, so good, so good. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good day. Let's run right over to the chat. Let's say hi to our good friend Dawn, one of our first and most attentive moderators here. Dawn from New Beginnings, My Everyday Life in Rural Cyprus. Good afternoon to you, my friend. I hope all is well. Dawn just recently had a birthday last week, so happy belated birthday to you. Remember to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that. Josh from the Moonlight Adventures is here. Good morning, my friend. You're up and early with us. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. One of our most dedicated people that come into our chat. Sharon is definitely in the top 3 people that come into our chat. So good morning to you, my friend, and I thank you for your continued support. Appreciate you. Mr. Tranquillo, I watched your premiere last night. It would have been last night for me, probably daytime for you or morning, but awesome. Montenegro, my friend. Just makes me want to travel even more. What a beautiful place. You did a fantastic job in that. Thank you for sharing that with us all. Appreciate you for coming in, and I hope all is well with you this afternoon. Scotty Too Hottie is here. Good morning, Scotty. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Mr. T is saying hi to Dawn. Dawn is sharing out the PayPal link. I appreciate that. If you guys want to support our channel, the PayPal link is probably the best way to do it. That Uncle Google doesn't get any of it, but we would appreciate that. So, and if you want to get yourself some swag, you can go over to, where is it here? Here we go. You can go over to our Teespring store, get yourself a t-shirt, or you can go over to our Etsy store, which is right here, and you can pick up one of these awesome coffee mugs. The official Cup of Joe Live morning show coffee mug. And like I said, I always say that the coffee tastes so much better coming out of that cup than any other cup. So I appreciate that. So we've done some business. We've taken care of that. Where have I left off? The PayPal. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Mr. Tranquillo, I see the Greek. All right. Scotty's saying hi. Sharon, Jimmy, how are you this morning? Well, I am doing pretty well, Sharon. Thank you. Still dealing with this nasty cough. It won't go away. My head's still kind of clogged up. This is the gift that keeps on giving. It's like a bad penny. Just won't go away. Yeah, the premiere was awesome, my friend, and you're always welcome. Um, I try to do my best to catch some of the latest stuff that you put out. So that was fantastic. Good video. So all right, it is Tuesday. It's the mad push. The mad push towards Christmas. We got just about 12 days. We're actually 12 days of Christmas, I guess. In 12 days it'll be Christmas Eve. Are you ready? Are you ready for Christmas? I'm not, but I'm slowly getting there. Are you one of those people that get all your shopping done by Halloween, and you sit back and you watch the rest of us crazy people rush around trying to get all the last minute gifts that we need to get in that? Or are you like me? Do you I'm going to say that I'm in shopping wise, I'm a grazer. Do you know what I mean by that? I go in and I look at some stuff and and then a couple of days. So I graze. I'm kind of like cattle, grazing around a little bit here, a little bit there. I do a little bit throughout December to try to get as much done as I can over a long period of time. D9 is here. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Be heading back to sleep, but saying hi. I appreciate you. I hope you sleep well. Get some sleep, but I appreciate you making the effort to drop by. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up for us, as always. I appreciate that. Scotty, you're the guy that you get everything done like by Halloween. Yeah, I don't blame you. I always say that I'm going to get everything done by October 1st or whatever, November 1st. Yeah, that never happens. Never happens. I'm still doing it, but I don't know. It's fun too. With the advent of Amazon and Temu and all these other places, Walmart has a online store. There's millions of them out there. Excuse me. It's easy. You can just click on things and buy them, and they'll be here in a couple of days. So it's not bad. Nick P is here. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We're talking about Christmas and buying gifts. Are you the type of person that gets everything done right away? Or are you a grazer like me? And I explained a grazer as being like cattle out in the field, where you little present here, and then a couple of days later you go over, and I'm kind of that person. Send everyone a duck. Yeah. Or a pineapple. Send everyone a pineapple. Anyway, Nick says Temu is trash. They mine your data more than the app out there. I highly suggest to never use them there, and have been stories where they steal people's credit. I've heard that too. It's hard to know what to trust these days. But yeah, I've heard the same thing, Nick. But it is easy to go, to places like Amazon and that, and countries are slowly banning them. We need to ban them all together. I'm not gonna get on my political soapbox, but I think you know what I'm talking about. We need to ban that whole place all together. I remember as a kid, we never did business with countries that didn't like us. What's changed? I don't know anyways, but we're talking about Christmas, one of the happiest times of the year. I know it is for most people. Do you let me ask you this too. Do you look forward to Christmas every year, or are you one of those people that are bah humbug at Christmas time? There's some people that are bah humbug out there. I kind of used to be bah humbug, but that was in a different time in my life. So I'm pretty much happy around Christmas time. But I'll be honest, when it's over, I want it to be over. Decorations come down. Let's get into the long, slow cabin fever winter, and then pray for spring. Pray for an early spring. That's kind of how I am. But I do like Christmas. It's a good time. The message is perfect. Ton says, no way they can sell at their prices and have the most expensive ads running everywhere without slave workers and mining accounts, right? Absolutely, Don. I never do anything online. Yeah, unfortunately, the way the world is now, that there's a lot of things that that are more convenient, I guess, to do online. But I'm not spending any money on Christmas this year. I'm spending a lot on Australia next year, so probably not my Christmas present to myself. I get that, buddy. Good morning, Shirley. Shirley is here. Good morning. Drunken Chef Barbecue is here. He's just starting to wake up. Good morning, sir. It is early there in Arizona. Amazon is okay. Temu is another story. Gotcha. Josh is saying good morning to Nick. And we had yesterday, I had, we get our early folks, which is awesome. Drunken Chef comes in some mornings, and he's in Arizona, so he's a few hours behind us in the times. We had Bruce from Ocean to Ocean. He lives in Washington State. And Bernay from Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds comes in, and she's in Southern California. So they're coming in here in the wee hours of the morning, and I think that's awesome. It's fantastic. I just think that's great. You guys are awesome for getting up so early. And who knows? I'm not sure if you're getting up just to watch me talk, but I appreciate the fact that you take some time out of your very, very early mornings to hang out with us here. So cheers to you guys. Cheers to you guys. All right, let's do this. Speaking about Bruce from Ocean to Ocean, I want to kind of do this. So you guys check this out.
The ABC's and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba, where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire, with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise, and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
So that's coming up in April of 26. There's plenty of time to book your slot on what's looks like it's going to be one fantastic group cruise. I think that Colleen and I are probably going to end up on this one as well. We haven't been to any of those islands, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. I haven't been to any of them. Neither has Colleen. So this is something that we look forward to doing, and it'll be great to see all of you, if you can make it there, to come with us on this ABC cruise coming up April of 26. So there you go. Hit that thumbs up. Sharon says she's been up since 4 a.m. Nearly cocktail time here. They make a drink there. I think they make several drinks there. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Don. I'm sorry. John Gaylor is here. Good morning, John. Even when we want to sleep in, we have to watch. Do you set your alarm clock for me, John? I appreciate that. John and I need to get together and swap stories. He's a retired Jake. For those of you who don't know, that a Jake is another term for a firefighter. But we need to get together and swap some stories. Chillin' Charlie is here. Good morning, Charlie. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Dawn says, don't have my land legs at the moment, let alone sea legs. I hear you. Are you indeed having cocktail this afternoon? If it is, or if you are, I'm curious as to which cocktail you'll be having today. Nick says, I can't lie. I'm excited for getting into the Melbourne airport and meeting Sean in person. Right? I have a dinner cruise in Sydney that's preventing me from taking the train. Really? I don't blame you, though. I'd be excited to. It'd be good to finally meet Sean, other than meeting him like this, on a TV. Dawn is saying hi to John. Nick says, I have a dinner cruise set up in Sydney the night before I fly to Melbourne, so that's preventing me from taking the train to go see them. I see. Plus, it's only an hour and a half flight compared to 13 hours. Yeah, that's pretty good. Scotty says, I get up the same time every day, even without an alarm, and that's 3 a.m. I wake up every day, Scott, myself, around 4:30. I pretty much just lay there until I hear the alarm clock go off. So most mornings I stay until 5, but some nights I get up. My wife gets up at 5. I try to go back to sleep. Sorry, are we too loud, John? Should we keep it down? On my pop-up live in a while on my other channel, maybe trying a new one. Right on. I think that'll be good. You got to let me know what you're drinking. You didn't know the term Jake. I think that's in this country. I'm not exactly sure where it stems from, but in my area of employment, a Jake is a firefighter. So if someone says, "Hey, yeah, I'm a retired Jake," now you'll know. Or we'll say I'm on the job. So on the job means you're full time somewhere. So John used to be on the job, and I'm still on the job. Is there a female version of Jake? Can you find out where that comes from? So Lady Jake is about the female one. I don't know if they've come up with a different one for a female. We'll have to find out where that comes from. The whole Jake thing. I have no idea. That is definitely something for us to bring up and talk about later. So, all right, let's see. It worked yesterday till she came in to give me a kiss before she left. How dare Jody come in and kiss you before she goes, wakes you up. On the job means something completely different in English. So does it have to do with female workers being on the job? That could be. I don't know. How's the weather where you're at? Today we currently have 29 degrees and clear. I went out this morning and there's stars in the sky. It is chilly though. Temperature right now is 29 and it's around 40 degrees. But we're going to have somewhat of a mostly sunny day today, which is nice. And it doesn't look like we're going to have any inclement weather until next week. Temperatures are going to be mild, somewhere around 40 degrees just about every day until the weekend. So that's the weather here. Dawn says it's sunny and warm where she's at, which is nice. I would like to be where you're at, sunny and warm. It was J Key, then shortened to Jake. Is that right? Dwayne is here. Good morning, Dwayne. Got 30 there, so you're just as cold as we are. It was J Key, then shortened to Jake. So J Key. I wonder if that has to do with like an alarm key or something. Please tell me more, Scotty. I'm intrigued by that. All right. What time do we got? It is 6:24. I'm thinking it may have to do with some sort of an alarm key or an alarm box key. We're going to find out. Means a fireman who was cool under pressure. J Key. I want to look more into this. Josh is saying good morning to Dwayne. Did you guys get the decorations up, Dwayne? I know Denise was was saying enough with the floor. I want to decorate my house. Dwayne saying good morning to everybody. Sharon says it is 34 degrees in South Georgia. It's not supposed to be that cold in South Georgia. What's going on, Sharon? Somebody leave the freezer door open. Somebody leave the freezer door open. All right. It's a little early, but let's do this. This Week in History. And every day right around this time, we give you a little history lesson. Good morning. We do this day in history. We're going to turn the hands of time way back to the year. We're going way back. We're still going way back. Okay, to the year. We're not going too far back, but the year 1821 on this day, on December 12th, novelist Gustave Flaubert, a leading figure in the realist school of French literature, best known for his masterpiece, Madame Bovary, was born. Happy birthday to Gustave Flaubert. In 1846, New Grenada, now Colombia and Panama, signed the Bidlack Treaty with the United States, granting U.S. rights, U.S. right-of-way across the Isthmus of Panama in exchange for a guarantee of neutrality for the isthmus and sovereignty of New Grenada. And then we gave it back like a bunch of fools. In 1915, American popular singer Frank Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes, the chairman of the board, who also achieved wide success as a film actor, was born in Hoboken, New Jersey, the Garden State. 1916, happy birthday to him. In 1923, American game show host Bob Barker, who is best known for hosting The Price is Right from 1972 to 2007, was born. Happy birthday to Bob Barker. 1936, Chinese nationalist leader Chiang Kai-shek was seized by one of his own generals, Chang Shu-liang, beginning Jian. Okay. In 1964, which happens to be a great year, by the way, Kenya became a republic on the first anniversary of its independence from Britain. In 1977, where were you in 1977? The music drama Saturday Night Fever, starred John Travolta, had its world premiere. The film was a huge hit, as was the accompanying disco soundtrack by none other than those three brothers from Down Under, the Bee Gees. There were four of them, but the three of them did that. So, as you know, Andy was separate. In 1999, American author Joseph Heller, the author of Catch-22, one of the most significant works of protest literature to appear after World War II, died at age 76. Catch-22, I tried to watch that movie. It's different. It's definitely a different movie. In 2009, with the victory of Democratic politician Annise Parker, Houston became the then largest city in the United States to elect an openly gay mayor. In 2015, the landmark climate change agreement, which reached at a UN conference in Paris, as 195 countries agreed to limit greenhouse gas emissions. The accord effectively replaced the Kyoto Protocol. In 2020, English writer Jean Le Carré, who was best known for his suspenseful realistic spy novels, died at the age of at the age of 89. The age of 2020. Some notable birthdays in 1893. Edward G. Robinson. Yeah, she. I'm going to pull out this gun, she. Going to wrap you all up in crepe paper. Send you with the fishes. Edward G. Robinson, best known for a lot of his gangster movies, was born. Frank Sinatra, as we said. Bob Barker. Portia Simpson Miller, Prime Minister of Jamaica, was born in 1945. And Rajnikanth, Indian actor, was born in 1950. And the featured event in the year 2000, U.S. Supreme Court decision on the presidential election. On this day in 2000, the U.S. Supreme Court effectively awarded the presidency to George W. Bush, ruling that a fair recount of ballots in Florida could not be performed by the deadline for certifying the state's electors. Wasn't that the hanging Chad incident? I believe that was, right? The hanging Chad. Sounds like some drunk dude. Who's that? Oh, that's my friend, Hanging Chad. Anyway, this has been This Week in History. Commercial's not working. Oh, it worked on that end. There it goes. Revive Furniture and Home Decor. Check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. We make decorating easy, and they do a live stream every day until after Christmas on their Facebook page around 12:30, just after lunchtime. They'll give you decorating tips, and there's sales on some Christmas gifts and all of that. So let's see. Who did I miss? Bernay is in here. Good morning, Bernay. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Scott, I think that's good. I'm going to look more into that. Dwayne says she's got it done. I pulled up the carpet and pad, got car back. Awesome. Things are starting to come together now. Glad to hear that. Bernay says, good morning, Dawn. Your name is too long this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Bernice is 1977. It's 32 degrees in South Georgia. It's cold there. Dawn says, what's everybody's favorite Christmas movie? Sharon says Home Alone. That's a good one. It's a Wonderful Life. Bernie, I'm with you. That's one of my favorites. And where do you get off calling me Nick anyway? Oh, no, come on, Nick. He's all right. You guys know that movie, right? What does he say? Something like, show these pixies to the door. Look, I'm giving out wings. And he's hitting the bells on the cash register. Such a great movie. I've seen 1, 2, and 3, Dawn. Is that Home Alone? There's 3 of them? I didn't even know that. All right, Scotty's got some more info. J-key was the term used for the first fire alarm street corner box in Boston, and later shortened to the term Jake. Okay, so that's what I thought. It had to do something with an alarm, which is pretty cool. Mr. T's asking Sharon how she's doing. Yep, that is true. That is where the first alarm box was in Boston. Box number 1. I knew that. Sharon says she's doing great. Everybody's saying, Mr. T saying happy Tuesday. Hefty is here. Top of the morning to you as well, sir. Who's Henry? That's the name we call each other. Everybody's Henry. Shirley says Die Hard. That is a good one. Some people don't consider that a Christmas movie. Some people are like, Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. It's a good one. Charlie Brown Christmas Twain says. Right? Oh, Sean's repeating himself. Right, Bernie? Everyone here is Giannis. Is that what they say? Giannis? My grandfather is Johannes. Johannes was my grandfather's name. All right, tell us, Scott. We won't laugh. We got rid of our boxes last year. I wanted on, but they sold the whole lot of them. You wanted one. Yeah, I had one, John. I had one for a while. I was going to refurbish it. I moved it from this part of the bench to this part, and I finally had a garage sale, and I sold it. Got $90 for that thing. Except for the one person you call Giannis. It's called Santa Paws. I'm not familiar with that Christmas movie. Oh, yeah, the claymation ones, the stop animation and that, like Frosty the Snowman and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And a yo-yo! Or The Island of Misfit Toys. Nobody wants a, what is it they say? Nobody wants a train with square wheels. The Island of Misfit Toys. They sell on eBay for $500. I guess I got ripped off, huh? I got it for free, though, so I guess that was a winner. I was going to fix it and hang it on my me wall, all of that. It's just stuff. It's just stuff. The Heat Miser, right, Scotty? And who's the other guy? The Heat Miser and the who's the cold one? He's Mr. Heat Miser. He's Mr. something. He's Mr. Sun. He's Mr. 101. James L. Catanese is here. Good morning, sir. Long time no see, my friend. Thank you for coming in. It's good to see you, James. How's the weather where you're at? It's probably pretty warm where you are right about now. I'm just guessing, but Mr. Icicle. Mr. Icicle. He was the cold guy. Love it. So yeah, so let's see. Favorite Christmas movies. I like It's a Wonderful Life. I haven't heard anybody mention A Christmas Story. That's probably my top 5 Christmas movies. So good with Darren McGavin and I don't know the rest of the actors on there. The little kid that wears the bunny suit and his little brother that's stuck in the snowsuit. I can't move my arms. It's such a good movie. Such a good movie. You know, we always knew there'd be one in the crowd. Bah humbug. You love the one with Gideon. Which one is that? Gideon. Scrooge the Musical with Albert Finney, that one? Where Scrooge dances on the coffin, not realizing he is, and thinks they are singing, thanking him, not his death. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I actually like the one with Alistair Sims playing the role as Ebenezer Scrooge. That's my favorite A Christmas Carol out of the movies. Alistair Sims. Sharon says it's going to be warming up to 58 there today. And James says it's going to be nice and 73 today, Texas. You're in Texas, right, James? Do I have that right? Did you ever stick your tongue on a cold pole to see if it would stick? I'm sure I put it on something cold and made it stick, but it never got stuck per se. And they called the fire department. Remember the other day I said people call the fire department for everything. So here's a kid with his tongue stuck on a pole. Did anybody think of just to go get a glass of water and dump it over his tongue? But no, they called the fire department. Yeah, they're all pretty good Christmas movies, right? I'm not admitting to that, Scotty. Right. Okay, Texas. That's what I thought. I thought you were in Texas for sure. Yeah, the Bill Murray one's okay. It's the old one that I like. That's my favorite. My personal favorite was with Alistair Sims. It's the one where the family is struggling, but the park outside the bank and the bank gets robbed. The car outside with kids in it. I think Gideon is an angel. I don't know that one, Shirley. The mom works the grocery store. Does anybody know this movie that Shirley's talking about? Dwayne says they did a sequel to A Christmas Story that bombed. I don't even think it's about Ralph, but they were going to do another sequel with most of the original cast grown up. Yeah, I heard that. I mean, obviously the mom and dad, I think they both died, right? Darren McGavin, who was he was in a lot of movies. I remember him in Kolchak. He was Kolchak, the Night Stalker, was a TV show he did. And then the mom, of course, wasn't she in Close Encounters? I think she was the mother in Close Encounters, right? Among other movies. So, Dawn, will you be watching any Christmas movies anytime soon? A Brady Christmas. A very Brady Christmas. A podcast reviewed the Brady Christmas. You're talking about the Brady Bunch Christmas? Is that an actual thing? I don't know. Did they have the Brady Bunch in England, Dawn, when you were young? Was that on TV? Brene says, like Die Hard, there's one called The Last Kiss Goodnight. Gina Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. Action with a twist. Ooh. I like that. Bill Armstrong is here from Armstrong Adventures. Good morning, Bill. How are you, my friend? Thank you for coming on. Yep, they were all grown and made to all come for Christmas. Oh, I don't think I ever saw that. You saw the Bradys, okay. I have a different Scrooge movie, Alistair Sim, yep, Patrick Stewart, and a CGI one with Jim Carrey. I haven't seen the Patrick Stewart, right? So that wasn't a Star Trek. That was a Christmas Carol. Gizzy Walls, nice Christmas movie. I like. Okay. Gizzy Walls. I don't know that one. Cindy, actress, refused to come back as not paid the same as the others, but they said it was because she was on honeymoon and she wasn't. No, so they had to replace Cindy with someone else? Those kids. Brady kids. Crying for more money. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. I'm not sure. So, let's see. Right, Scotty. We can't forget Christmas Vacation. Right? That's the light on the sewer treatment plant clock. That is a good one. And don't you be falling. That there is what you call an RV. And don't you fall in love with it, Clark, because we'll be taking it with us when we leave next month. Miracle on 34th Street. Let's see. Oh, I'm trying to think of the people in that. It was Maureen O'Hara, right? Natalie Wood was the little girl. And was it Thomas Paine? Was he the actor? And I forget the name of the guy who played Santa Claus. Miracle on 34th Street. My favorite, I like It's a Wonderful Life. I like the Scrooge, the one with Alistair Sims. I definitely like A Christmas Story. Those are probably in my top 5. You know, the cartoons and those are memories from my childhood, but I definitely like A Christmas Story. That one's just good. And it, even though it took place in the late 40s, there's parts of that remind me of my very young childhood, in the 60s, growing up around Christmas time. You know, all the lights plugged into one outlet, 47 plugs all plugged in. Yeah, that was my house. With bubble lights and tinsel. We were talking about that the other day, right, Shirley? We were talking about the silver tinsel you put on the Christmas tree. Right, Brene? I'll be taking it with us. Don't be falling in love with it now. And he's out there, of course. He's pumping the black tank down the drain on the street. That's classic. Oh, I like that. Trying to write a song, Christmas Amongst the Angels. Sounds good. Right? There are too many favorites to really pick one. One Magic Christmas. Is that what it's called, Shirley? Aha. Okay. Right? And tinsel. Sounds like a number 1 hit song. It really does. Sounds pretty good. Will this help? Dawn's helping you. All right. So where are we? I saw that that Sharon has given us an Eddie Lugo update. Or not an update, but he'll excuse me. Eddie Lugo will be up at 7:15 today, and then at 8 o'clock it'll be CME Traveling with Kurt and Marsha. Today's Tuesday. Who else is going live this morning? I'm never on top of that. You saw on Sunday Father Knows Best Home for Christmas. Wow. Wasn't his who's that actor? Marcus Welby, right? Played the father. I sort of remember that show. The kid's name was Bud, and he called the girl Kitten. Those reruns were on when I was a young lad. Robert Young, there you go. That's the guy. Yeah, Robert Young and the mom, they were like in movies like in the 30s and 40s, I think, right? I forget her name too, the mom. Dawn's sharing her link with her other channel. She's going to be going live a little bit later, a pop-up live. What time will you be doing that, Dawn? I don't know. I don't either. It's 50 minutes past the hour of 6 a.m. Appreciate you guys for joining us. If you're just coming in, I am Jimmy, your astute tourist. This is Cup of Joe Live. We do this every weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Yeah, she was the mother. What was her name? And Reagan's wife was Jane Wyman. That wasn't the show. As soon as I get ready, okay. Sean says, let's have some holiday cheer this weekend, my friend, off to work. All right, Sean. Yeah, let's get together. I get this weekend. Let me tell you something. I have 2 Christmas parties on Saturday to go to, and then Sunday I have another one. One of the reasons I dislike this time of year is the running around. I would rather just stay home, but socializing is a good thing. So Cindy likes Polar Express. She said, good morning. Good morning, Cindy. How are you? Polar Express, I've never actually seen that movie. That's the one with Tom Hanks, right? It's like a cartoon. All right, Dawn, thank you for coming in. I will see you soon. Do I have Christmas vacay? Are you asking me about the movie, or do I have a vacay during Christmas? I do not have a vacation during Christmas. We don't get that time off from the fire department, nor do we get a Christmas bonus. Not complaining, just pointing out a fact. A lot of people in the private sector will get a bonus. We don't get anything. We get out there and get to work. That's what we get. No, I'm not complaining, but no Christmas vacations coming up. Oh, we do. Believe me. Thanksgiving, Colleen was decorating. It looks like Kris Kringle threw up in my house. There's decorations everywhere. I have 2 Christmas trees up. There are decorations everywhere. Yes, if you had a vacation during Christmas, but I understand. Yeah, no vacation during Christmas. This is a tough time of year, especially for the Chiefs. We have our subordinates they take time out and get the time off. But I won't have another vacation. I mean, I have the time. Will I be taking it? No. But we'll be taking some time off after the new year. We're going to be going to Florida to see my parents and to take care of some business actually down there. We're going to be looking for some property in Florida. And Danny D is here. Good morning, Danny. Hey to you. Congratulations, my friend. Did you guys hear about Danny? Danny, you want to tell us all about it? Christmas vomit, right? Yeah, I imagine if Saint Nick got sick, glitter and garland and all of that stuff would come out. John says, I love Polar Express. I've never seen it. Daughter's tree is up 9 feet tall. My goodness, that's a big one. Last night, had our little parade from our police department with Santa. Every year they come through the neighborhood. It's really nice for the little ones. Yes, on Sunday, this past Sunday, the town that I live in, the fire department, they do a parade through the whole town, believe it or not. And they have Santa on board one of the vehicles, and the kids love it. So do you know where you're going to be going and when, Danny? She won the Papa Mozo Awards from Sean and Alana in the Helping Hands board on Friday night during the Zoom call. What is the Papa Mozo Awards? Because I'm not familiar with that. Wasn't Papa Mozo, wasn't he he was a content creator, right? Okay, it's not a cruise, just an award. All right. But still, that's pretty prestigious. Congratulations. That is awesome. Last night was our shop with a cop. Was it fun? Brene says she's happy for you, Danny. That's great. I think it's great. I think it is great. All right, so Papa Mozo helped a lot during the cruise-a-thons in their charity. I remember when I first got involved, that was a name that I heard about. Now he's no longer with us, right? Papa Mozo. And Danny just posted the link for the video so you guys can watch that. Danny, are you ready for Christmas? Get all your shopping done? We were talking about that earlier. Look at the time. It's 6:56. I think he died 2 years ago. Sean knows more. Yeah, and I remember when I first got involved with the Helping Hands, he was sick. This person was sick, and he ended up passing, which is sad. But congratulations to you, my friend. That is fantastic. Early Christmas gift, I would think. Yes, we are all wrapped. Big Bro will be here next Saturday and Little Bro Thursday. Very cool. That's another thing about, the holidays and Christmas is you get to see some friends and family that you may not have seen in a while. So pretty good. Excuse me. There's the Helping Hands link. You can donate any time of year. I think I have one here too. So there it is. You can go over to the helpinghandsforcruising.org and check them out. Donate. John says our local police pick up kids from their homes and take them, sometimes with lights and sirens, to Walmart. They pick out gifts and the cops pay for them. That's pretty cool. Shirley says 11 degrees and rain, windy. This be some nor'easter if it was cold. Yeah, right. We had a lot of rain this winter. Gosh, I'm not having a good time either, Don. Trying to get it together. This weekend we had a lot of rain, and if it was snow, man, we'd have a bunch of it. So, all right, we're gonna get out of here. Don't forget Eddie Lugo at 7:15, and then CME traveling at 8:00. Check those guys out. I don't know who else is going to be live today, but you can always go to the Facebook homepage, click the live button, and you'll get to see who's going to be going live today. So Danny says, yep. And Big Bro's Girlfriends will be here December 26th. She lands at 9 p.m. And then they leave on December 29th for New York City. So we'll be taking those days off. Awesome. Good for you. Always good to hang with your family. Really is. Brene says, I'll be live on Christmas Eve. We're giving away Christmas gifts. Oh, fun. 12 noon, 3.5 hours away. I'll do my pop-up after Jimmy, then come on over. Awesome. Awesome. It is cold. I don't know if you can hear Sophie barking, but she's telling me, hey, get it together. Let's go. All right, so don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude. PMA will definitely save your day. If you employ positive attitude, it's all about frequency, people. You bring in that positive frequency into your life, it's going to push all that negativity away. It really does work. And when I tell you I'm living proof, just believe me. Don't forget to make a difference in somebody's day as well. Everybody has a story. Sometimes those stories can be sad. And sometimes people just need a little of something. So all you have to do is make eye contact and smile at somebody. Say a kind word, shake a hand, possibly give them a hug. That's all it'll take, and you can change somebody's day for the better. Thank a first responder, the men and ladies of the fire department, police department, EMS, and healthcare workers, and of course, the men and ladies of our nursing staff. We love our nurses. Without the nurses, it would be a tough time for all of us. They make the doctors look good, and they do a lot of most of the work. So God bless our nurses. Last but not least, don't forget our men and ladies of the armed forces, our veterans, past, present, and future. They are out there every day, 24/7 on the proverbial wall, helping protect us and keep us safe. And they protect our freedoms and liberties. And they're protecting the symbol of our country right there. That red, white, and blue flag, Old Glory. I love that flag. If you ever see anybody disrespecting that flag of your country, I would hope that you would do something about it, because I know I would. There's some things that are very near and dear to my heart, and that's one of them. So, all right, guys, we will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Hope you guys have a great day, a good rest of the day. Go on over to see Dawn. She's going to be doing a pop-up as soon as we're done. And then Eddie Lugo at 7:15. And others are going to be popping up. So check them out. And the last comment of the day, Papa Mozo has repeatedly contributed to this community when he had nothing to give. He's a fantastic individual, getting the credit soon. Thank you. I appreciate that, Danny, because I didn't know a lot about him, but it sounds like he was a good guy. I don't think I ever got a chance to meet him, but all right, don't forget, hit that like button on your way out. And that's going to do it for me. Appreciate you guys. I want to wish everybody peace and love from deep down in my heart. My name is Jimmy. You know me. I'm the Astute Tourist. See you guys tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.